Okay, I just decided to do another cut. So they had a buy one get one half off. I think I might have said free last time by accident. But I still had to get like 4 weekly comics, and those add up, and they're $4 a pop. Why are they $4 at the least? They should be $4 at the most. Now, of course, like with the 100-page giants, yeah, those can be $10, fine. Or actually, they should be $5. Really. Well, yeah, sorry, the 100-page giants, when they have reprints, those are $5, and that's perfect. That's a great. That's $5, and I get them for $4 because of my little card. Like that, if you're getting, because you're getting like 2 to 3 reprints and 2 to 3 stories. It's mainly 5. I think it's like half and half, or like not half and half. I think they give you more new stories than old. You know what? I'm gonna add this up right now because this is really starting to piss me off. About comics, it makes no sense why they're that expensive. I almost want to go back. I almost like I would love to go back to not getting weekly books. That's why I haven't gotten many new series. Like the series that I'm on, that's it. 28, because that one starts with repeats. It doesn't say all new. So 27 pages of story, of new stories for $5. That makes sense. Okay, fine, I'll give it that. But there were some that weren't new stories, and they were still $5. That weren't as many. Like there was more new stories than old. And repeats. They repeat. Reprints. No? Huh. Okay. But yeah, that just makes no sense. Okay, so anyways, even then, let's get on them. One of them I was surprised of, because I didn't think it was coming. I didn't think it was coming out so soon, because I just got issue 9, but I guess a month later, and it's completely glossed over my mind. I don't know why I said it like that, but Firepower issue 10. And this next one I was also surprised with, because, I thought it'd be sold out because it's one of those books that people were talking about, like, it was, like, months in advance. So it's like, hey, Chip Zdarsky's doing this Spider-Man book, and that's Spider's Shadow. I like this little cool variant. I almost just got the regular cover, but I was like, nah. And I almost, at first, they had their little, Mylar bag overpriced issue, and that's all I saw at first. And I saw the 1,000 variants they had. They actually only had like 5 variants. That's still a lot. And that's just what they had, and they probably had more. They probably got sold out. But yeah. So this is like a what if scenario where what if Spider-Man, when he got that way back in the day, when he got infected by that symbiote, what if he never like freed himself from the symbiote? So it was like, what would have happened if it totally infected him? And that's like right up my alley. I love that whole Venom story, and it's done by Chip Zdarsky too. And a funny thing about that, speaking of Chip Zdarsky Spider-Man, so that Peter Parker one I got was Volume 4, and I was like, yeah, I'm on Volume 4. Yeah, no, I was on Volume 3. Volume 3 was supposed to be the next one, so I'm gonna have to keep Volume 4. What's good about Volume 3 is that it's very short. It was only like 3 or 4 issues. So I'll finish it in 2 days. I'll read 2 a day. Finish that in 2 days. So I can finish that one. Both of them in a week. And then Maestro. Funny enough, this one on their, because it was also, what kind of tipped it off that it might not be as out of stock is that Spider's Shadow was lower on their top page than this one was. Maestro number 4, War and Packs. But yeah, like, so this is what I'm talking about with Marvel. Their paper inside the book is the same paper as the cover. And they make you pay $4. Because this one, Firepower, you can see from here, I'm sure you can, that they use different paper. Like, see, it's thicker than what they use for the actual book. And if they if the other ones, even DC, if they use thicker paper all around. Worst case, if they use the same paper as the cover, it's thicker paper. Now this one, they just was overpriced. It was $7, and I'm like, it's not even that thick a book, and that is Lock and Key Hell and Gone #1. I mean, it's a pretty thick book, but the first one I think was the 0th issue. I think was thicker, and that was the same price. Hell, I think it was $3.99. I found out that it's a reprint. Most of it's a reprint, but there's a thing at the end where it leads up into this. So I had to buy it, even though I already had the book that was collected in it. Well, one of the books. There was 2 stories. One was a reprint, one wasn't. But yeah, $6.99. It should be $5.99. Even $5.99 is too expensive, because $6.99, that Joker book, that 3 Jokers, that was $6.99. That makes sense. It was a thicker book. It was like cardstock, so like this was like the paper, the cover was thicker. Yeah, it made no sense. Oh yeah, and then the trades. This first one is really funny because, you know what? Before I go into trades, I'm gonna show you the difference between that and 3 Jokers. Owie! I just love finding this stuff. Apparently, I do it all the time. I mean, that was because I had shit in the way. Because my room was so small. I will never get over how small my room is and how much that pisses me off. It doesn't like it's short. No, like it doesn't like piss me off like that much, like a whole lot, I guess you could say. No, like it doesn't. I'm saying it wrong. It pisses me off, but I don't let it doesn't. No, I don't know. All right, so this one, that's book 2. Oh, yeah, I still have book 3. Whatever. But I don't have book 3. I have book 3. I have book 1 in my other thing, so I didn't need to go this far. But this one, look how thick. Yeah, let's take it out with the Mylar. I have it in the Mylar because apparently it's worth money. It's dropped it because I love being so clumsy too, and wasting you guys' time with going over things you probably don't care about. But this is just to prove, just to show you guys that thick book, and it's also by DC technically. That Lock and Key one. It's DC IDW. Yeah, $6.99, and it's thick like this, and it's like cardstock, and you get a card too. And then Lock and Key was just like, here's the room. And this one's $5.99. This one's thicker than Lock and Key. So it makes no sense. Like I would understand it if it was like book, and it looks like a book too, like an actual like a trade. And I would understand if Lock and Key looked like that, but it doesn't. It's just like your average comic book, and they charge you $6.99. I really hope the next issue is not as expensive. It's a pain in the ass because $6.99 for a comic like that. That's, well, for me, it's basically still $6. Because I get the 20% off. I think it was like $5.59 for me. But if it was $5.99, actually, it should have been $4.99. It would have been $3.99. Okay, so this next one, as I was saying, was really funny. This is for a long time. I think it was even the first time I started, like, really getting weekly comics. Like, that was when I first started to see it. When I was regularly going to Newbury Comics. And for the longest time, I was like, I don't want to get this. This looks kind of stupid. I mean, it's like a character I like, but it looks really kiddish, looks kind of stupid, and that is Super Mario Adventures. I finally decided to get it because I realized I get Wimpy Kid still. Well, not still. I get like big. I still read Big Nate. I still read Wimpy Kid. You know, I still read those kid books. So what's the difference between that and Mario Adventures? The only difference is that I've wanted to read this for a long ass time. And so what this is that it's the comics that originally appeared in Nintendo Power magazine, which would have been the only reason why I would have gotten those back issues from 40 years ago. But it shouldn't be 40 years ago. No, it's 35 years ago at the most. And this one doesn't seem to collect issues. It's just collecting like the stories from Nintendo Power magazine. And this was mainly the reason for why I thought it was super kiddish. And it is for kids. It's definitely a kid book. I'm actually surprised it wasn't right in their kid section. Oh, it's a manga. Oh, I'm gonna be a what do they call those? I don't know. Weeaboo. No. It's probably the only manga I have actually. Why is there tape on this? I know it's to show you I know it's to show you the price of the book, but they never did that with the other ones. Huh. But this, and they have it on the back too. I don't know. But this one is Silencer. This collects 1 through 6 of Silencer. This is the first volume. There's 3 of them, so they probably have the next 2 on not Goodreads, on Angel Loans. This was one that I was also for the longest time I just didn't get because I didn't hear because on Goodreads it wasn't too many good reviews on Goodreads for it, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna get it. And then I finally decided to get it because I actually heard good. I heard good reviews. People were saying it was good. It was worth checking out. That your boy Zach had a video on it, and all the people that were commenting were like interested in reading it. And I was like, okay, I'll pick it up. $8.99. Why not? And then no, that's it. Well, that's not it. It's more comics. That's it. For the ones that aren't one series. And the next 6 ones are all the same series, and that's Freak Angels. I finally got that after a long last. It was mainly because of the buy one get one free. The buy one get one half off sale. That was pretty much the only reason why I got that. Why I got these all at once. Because the first one was $13.99. Now this one makes me angry because I feel like I'm gonna have to do like this when I'm reading the book, and I really wish they were all softcover. Half of them are softcover. Yeah, $13.99. That was pretty expensive. $27.99 is the cover price. Okay, damn. And it was not on. It wasn't like with that other book I got last week, where it was less than they showed on their on sale item. Actually, it was 2 weeks ago. Because technically, the last time they didn't have an on sale price. It was $10. They got it for $5. Because it was technically on. Well, it was on sale. It was on sale, but technically it wasn't. Apparently, I think that's what I meant to say. Now these softcover ones is $3.99. So that one. This is volume 4. This is the first 3. So here, do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I really want to get the soft covers, because the soft covers I would have gotten some of them for $1.99, and they wouldn't be as annoying as the hardcovers are. I think it's because it's not like it's Avatar Press. They're not really as well known. They're not as well known as a comic company as others are. So it's kind of like we don't have the budget, I guess. I don't know. They really should not have released them in hardcover. They should have just done softcover originally. I prefer getting softcover, but if I can find hardcover, especially like that Dark Knight one, I got the hardcover cheaper than the softcover. They don't get this. They don't get the hardcover. And for Deceased, that one's hardcover, but I want to get it when it comes out. In fact, I'm getting that not next week, but the following week. Which is good because that's my week off, and I won't, from everything, from school and work, so I'll spend my allowance on that. So I gotta save my money for next week. So I'll probably don't think I'll get as much. And next week, well, technically, Deceased is gonna be the last one, but next week is probably my last week at Newberry. Watch like there'll be 1,000 weekly books for the 27th week. Probably there's gonna be. There's nothing. There's nothing next week, apparently. But I looked it up on YouTube. I don't think the guy was very, Okay, I'm gonna take a drink. Good thing I had this. The guy seemed to, he was saying there's 114 books. But when he was going through DC and Marvel, it almost looked like he was only showing half. So it's possible there's more weekly comics coming out next week. But I saved enough money. So I should be fine. I don't know why I was going to show my wallet. That's no point in doing that. Okay, that's it.